Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my out-of-box review for the SD BB Senshi Legend BB Mark III Daishogun. So first off, I should just say a big thank you to MindFenix Hobby Store for sending me this kit to share with you guys. I forgot to mention that in the unboxing. The link is in there underneath that video though, but just to let you guys know, that's where I got this from. So as always, big thank you to them. And you'll also notice that this kit is up on a little SD base here. Now this kit, due to its backpack, it's not really able to stand up on its own in this form. It does have four different forms, I guess, to it. So just in this one, the Daishogun one, anyway, not really going to be able to stand up too well, unfortunately. And unfortunately, it doesn't include a base. Now, I think it was the Knight Superior Dragon kit did come with a base, so it would have been nice if this one did as well, but again, just unfortunately did not. So otherwise, I mean, it's a pretty cool, fun build. I did do a little bit of panel lining on it, just so you guys can just see the details a little bit better on the white and red parts. Just threw a little bit of panel liner on there. And obviously just a lot of stickers. There was a lot of stickers. If you guys saw the unboxing video, you saw that. So, I mean, those of you guys out there, and I know there are many of you who complain about like the SDX standard line, for example, for having a lot of stickers. Well, this kit also has quite a lot of stickers to it as well. And of course, it has a lot of just these smaller details and things like that. So it's going to have stickers for those. But yeah, you should just have a pretty good idea what you're getting into with these SD kits, especially these really super intricate designs like this. Obviously, it can't all be molded in the correct colors. So otherwise, I mean, the molding itself is pretty nice. And again, just what you'd expect from this line of kits, I think. Now again, this is the Daishogun form. It does have a few different forms, and it's the Mark III Daishogun, I should say. So I said in the unboxing, I didn't really see too much where the actual Mark III Gundam was really showing through. While I was building it, I did kind of notice a few features here and there that do kind of look reminiscent of the Gundam Mark III, but really not all that many. It's not really going to be looking that similar at all, but I just want to take a minute to point out some of the stickers and things like that for you. I'm not going to talk too much about articulation. You should have a good idea of what to expect from the articulation of an SD kit like this. So here's our gold-plated parts, just the two parts here making up that very bird-like phoenix shape there on the head. That clear green piece there, it has it's like a regular mirror sticker, kind of like this silver here on that part, just underneath there to help that green glow nice and brightly. So gold and gold and silver stickers on there, green stickers for the eyes on the bird and for the eyes on the birds on the shoulders. On this chest part here, it's like yellow, or the sticker with this design printed on it. That design is molded on there underneath, so if you're going to be painting, you'll have to do some reverse wash or something on that to get that gold. But it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 stickers around there, and then that center jewel piece there is a sticker as well, which does look quite nice. You might not want to stick that on at this point in the assembly. If you're going to be painting the kit, you obviously would just want to keep that until the end, just stick that on kind of in the last moment. Here on the forearms, got some gold stickers that wrap around the forearms there. On the sword here, that little red circle there, that's a sticker. On the feet, some gold stickers for that little V there on the front skirt. It's like one big sticker for the front, gold sticker for the top, gold sticker on the sides there. On the side of the head, there's some stickers for that shiny gold there on that black part. On the mouth part there, chin or I guess whatever, that's a red piece, red sticker that fits around there. Obviously a green sticker there for the camera on the head. It's just kind of hidden behind the big crest. If we take off the helmets, there's just the regular head there, and then we also have this faceplate part which comes off. There we go, just to reveal the very normal looking Gundam face there. And like with SD kits, if we take off the head, you can use 2 of the 4 different eye sticker options for this. So this one, I mentioned I didn't really quite understand why it was looking like that in the unboxing. because you'll notice we have stickers here for like just regular eyes, and then these are kind of like a little bit more detail or something. Those are actually supposed to be crying eyes, I found out, because we have these stickers here which are supposed to be like tears that sort of like you can stick on the front of the mask, like coming out of the eye. So like these are supposed to be like crying eyes, I guess, which is kind of interesting. Maybe that has something to do with the actual story of it, I don't know. But if I just use those because I still thought they looked better. But you can flip that part around to have it like looking off to the side. You just take it off and just flip it around the other way. If you wanted to do something like that, you can do that. So like I said, the kit does have a couple different forms, so let me just show you the in-armor form next here. Should also, I suppose, at least show you briefly, this is the light armor type, so basically once you have everything off of it, this is just the bare, basic base kit without anything else added onto it. So yeah, here is the Mark III in-armor type, and I actually kind of prefer this one. I mean, it's not quite so over the top with all the big crests and wings and everything and all that kind of crazy stuff. And it's has a lot of black on it, which is kind of cool. We don't see normally on an SD kit. They're usually very colorful and bright and cute looking. And so this one just has the just kind of meaner look to it. And I love that like kind of crescent moon off-center V-fin on it. I know that's like very kind of samurai-esque, going back to that sort of kind of feudal Japan sort of styling on this. And yeah, it's just a pretty cool thing. I don't really like the backpack too much. It kind of looks a bit odd. It's kind of strange. I guess that's a sort of Gundam Mark III-esque. But this one, so obviously going to be some stickers on these parts, the head camera, the vents, the red part in the center of the chest, the red part on the top of the waist skirt, the gold parts on the sides skirts, or the side front skirts, the front skirts. So yeah, obviously this form, probably not many people are going to use this, unfortunately, so I kind of wish that maybe they would have released this just as two separate kits, the in-armor form and the full Daishogun form. I guess they kind of don't really do that with SD kits, but it seems like kind of a waste, because people probably aren't going to really use this form too much, I imagine. Granted, the kit is not too expensive, so for someone to buy two of them, I could see possibly happening, but probably not really. So with a little bit of transformation, here is, I guess, what it's maybe is final form, or anyway, it's just transform. It's the Ryubao Dragon Horse Phoenix form. So I guess you can sort of see that Phoenix and Dragon and Horse aspects kind of coming in. It now has 4 legs, so kind of like a centaur here. You just kind of fold some stuff around on the backpack and the back skirt there for that, and you just kind of replace the feet with these parts here. And you get this, and you also move the mask down. Also, I should mention that at first when I was showing you guys this form before, I had that mask part on. Actually, that mask part is not supposed to be on just the regular Daishogun form. That mask is just only supposed to be on this form. But anyway, I don't know if you guys are really paying attention that closely, but just in case anyone was. Also, just want to take a moment here to talk about the weapons again. So you saw in the previous form, it just has that kind of trident. If you take like just the stick of that, you can remove this kind of knife blade looking bit here on the side and stick that on that. And now here you have your single glaive, which is just a bladed stick here basically. Then you've got that weapon. Also the sword, I mentioned that, but when you pull that out of the sheath, it's just all here just in gold. So you don't have any sort of like silver sticker or anything to stick on that. It's just kind of as is, so you're definitely going to want to be doing some painting on that, I suppose. And then we also have this double haken. So just this thing here, it's just all in red. It is actually 3 separate pieces, so you can use these separately if you want, and then you have this connection piece in the center. You can connect those together, and then you're also meant to take these gold heads off the side of the shoulders and connect these onto here as well, so that they're like that on there. So some pretty interesting weapon options for this. It does also have like these cannons on the backpack, but those can't really move forward enough to really do anything. They're just kind of there. And the wings can rotate as well. Should have mentioned that, but there's not really too much anything else you can do with those. So that is pretty much it for its weapons. So some really cool different options and accessories. I actually kind of like the trident the most, to be honest, from just the in form, but there are some cool options here to work with. So that's going to just about do it for my review of this kit. I know this is kind of one of more of those like specialty kits that probably the majority of you guys are not really all that interested in, but I know there's some of you guys who are into these kits, and they definitely have a following, so hopefully this review has been helpful for some of you interested in getting this. It's a pretty nice kit, I gotta say. Obviously it's going to come with the same kind of pros and cons that you would expect from an SD kit. A lot of really cool gimmicks and weapons and styling. It has some nice plated parts, and the molded gold is also nice because, like I said, it's like has a really high gloss finish, the parts that are just molded in gold, so they don't look too bad as well. But of course there is also going to be a lot of missing color apps and a few seam lines here and there you will have to fix and things like that. So there's pros and cons, and you can just weigh that out for yourself. Anyway, thank you guys as always for watching. Leave your questions, comments, all of that down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!